hoo, yule hoo. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again. Talk, talk, kiss and then talk again. Oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Welcome us back. Thank you so much for having us back. Clickety Clack is at the helm.
I'm here. I apologize.
I am here.
I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but I'm still here. Actually, I need to get the stream pulled up on my computer real quick.
Let's pull all the streams up on all the computers. How's everybody doing? It is October. Can you believe it?
It's crazy.
It's October. What the hell happened? It's October. We are officially in what most common folk would call Halloween season. Although, you know, Halloween season is year round for all of us. But yeah, it's Halloween season for the common folk.
It's insane. I can't believe it's already October.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
Yep. And every once in a while I'm still seeing like haunts that are saying, hey, we're not open this year, maybe next year. Some of them are permanent. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see as the month goes. Like I'm gonna definitely I had toyed with the idea, as I have for a few years, to go to Louisiana but they've got people getting shot on Bourbon Street. So the hell with that.
You can't go anywhere these days, man. It's insane.
You can't. You can't. I'm gonna go to Haji and I'm gonna call it a day. I'll do my, I'll do my get one haunt in and support a good cause. There's some folks that I know of that from across the pond that came to Halloween Horror Nights, and then the government shut down. So hopefully they can get back. I don't know how the hell that works, but they're like, yep, there we go.
Right.
Hadn't heard anything from Mark. Have you about Halloween Horror Nights?
No. It feels like after the first few days, everything else is just kind of falling off. I know he's probably doing his typical, like, I'm going every night that they're open and everything thing, but like as far as massive amounts of people talking about it, not whatsoever. Shit. Hold on. I had to mute that real quick. I don't like hearing my voice.
Oh, me either.
It couldn't have been like specifically on the time that you were talking. No, it had to be just on my own fucking.
Yeah, I haven't, but no, it's. I mean, normally without even provocation, I'll just get inundated with Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm like, I know, some folks that went this year that haven't been in a few years from Europe coming this way. I personally would not chance coming to the United States right now from outside the United States, but to each their own. But
honestly, I've been watching a lot of stuff in the UK. I wouldn't go to Europe right now either. I don't want to be in America. I don't want to go to Europe.
I don't want to be in a plane.
I don't want to be anywhere, actually. Fiji seems real nice this time of year,
Yeah. Well, come to Pensacola and apparently.
Hey, yeah, I can bring my high heels and fucking
get yourself $150,000 drag show.
Sparkly spandex.
I'm like, did Florida Doge have literally nothing better to do? And the funny thing is like, they haven't released the whole report, so that was kind of absurd. But there are some things they've already kind of put out that I'm like, yeah, that was some stupid ass stuff to spend money on. But not the drag shows. God, they should spend more on the drag shows. At least we'd have entertainment here in Pensacola.
Right.
But
not those drag shows making your kids go gay.
Yeah, oh God, no kidding. What was the other thing? There was something else.
That is as close as like political jargon we've ever gotten to on this show.
Yeah, and it's for anybody that's curious, Governor DeSantis here in Florida put together a Florida Doge team because he was so enamored, and they've singled out cities where they think there's a lot of naughty spending going on, and for some ungodly reason, little old tiny Pensacola got put on the list, along with like
blue
Orlando
water, man.
And Jackson, I guess. But I mean, we were on the same list as like frickin' Jacksonville and Orlando, like big ass cities, and they're like, let's go see what's going on in Pensacola. Drag shows, drag shows, and of course it's. The silliness of it is the company that runs the Sanger. It's not just drag shows. I mean, it's like they spend money to get in.
What's up, Keith?
Shows. Hey, Keith. But Florida Doge decided to single out, I guess, one or two drag shows that happen at the Sanger. So it's kind of absurd. The Sanger Theater is gorgeous. It brings in $250,000 to the city. A year or something like that. I don't know.
I think Doge is fucking with the internet today. That's like the third time you've cut out randomly.
See, me?
Yeah.
See, it's because I keep saying drag show.
You're on a watch list.
I'm on a watch list now. I'll put some stuff there. I had to restart my router and my modem twice today. So maybe Cox Cable is. I have to say that my my track record's been pretty good. So, oh God, we've already got a DM coming.
DMs already? Oh my God.
God, he just got in here, Keith. God damn it.
No, I like the fact that you have Cox Cable in the town that he's concerned about drag shows.
Yeah, Cox Cable. But so yeah, it's kind of absurd. They're poking it. They're picking and choosing. I mean, the report is going to show more for that particular thing, but I don't know. It's just, when you have a headline on your local news and it's it's DeSantis and they're talking about Pensacola.
I mean, as many times I've been to
Drag
Pensacola,
shows.
I don't know that I've ever once seen a drag queen in Pensacola.
They exist.
Jacksonville, like St. Augustine, Orlando, sure, all the time. But like,
God.
when my mom lived in Pensacola, I went there so many times that like, not once did I ever see anybody remotely in drag, like just living their life.
Yeah, like I said, we've got the shows here. I would read that out loud, but I'm pretty sure the show would get cut off YouTube.
Oh yeah, we would for sure get fucking we would definitely.
There'd be an issue, but that is funny. That is something I think that Leonard would probably do. And
They didn't even let it show up in the fucking YouTube chat. It only showed up in our chat.
Oh, that's funny.
Like YouTube already fucking was like not allowed.
No, thank you. Oh my God, that's actually funny. But yeah, that's why I was like earlier. I sent James a little clip of that news article. I said, I guess I need to go buy some high heel shoes.
Can I buy
that's where
these?
that roundabout joke.
Yeah, we don't actually sell anything. You just have to go on eBay to buy them. Yeah, but I'm here right now. Can I just buy them? Like I like these 40 no. Yeah, it was 40-year-old virgin with Jonah Hill, and he's like, "Can I just buy these shoes?" And he was at the lady's eBay store. She goes, "Yeah, we don't actually sell." They were like stripper high heels with goldfish in the heels. And he's like, "Yeah, but I'm here right now. I just want to buy them." She's like, "Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You got to go on eBay to buy them." So you have a store just to sell things on eBay? Yeah, I know it doesn't really make sense, but
God. The red shirt will not be censored.
it's not the shirt that's the issue. It's the tie. Are we talking about different things?
I don't know. I'm just randomly quoting what Keith is putting out there. 40-year-old. In a minute or two, when we get some more people in, we will talk about an article I sent James a few days ago.
Oh,
about
and
the infamous Scare Factory.
Yes. And then after that,
Yeah.
I can talk about the All Hallows Eve thing that I went to, which was way overcrowded, but still very cool.
There you go. That's true.
It's cool because we were in Lancaster. So, I mean, it's fucking Amish country, and there were way more people than the fire marshal would have allowed.
All hail the fire marshal.
Like, if somebody had called them and been like, "Hey, come look at this," they would have shut that shit down so fast. There were so many people. Like, it had a fire actually broken out, half of us would have died. Because like there were points where we were stuck like elbow to elbow. And the only way I made my way through a lot of it was like I just started moving people. I'm just like, I need to get out of this. I'm suffocating. Just please get out of my way.
Sounds like a good time.
Just say whatever flies into my head. Yeah. We get that. We've known you long enough. It's Nothing you say actually surprises us anymore. It's all like, oh, yep, that's something Keith said.
What is going on here?
I do not like people touching me, like, at all. But I was having, like, legitimately so much fun. And I said legitimately, so not drunk. Just for those that want to. I mean, I know Ezekiel's not here to call me on it, but I cannot stand other people actually, like, being within my personal space. But I was having so much fun looking at all, like, the old vintage, and I'm air quoting when I say vintage, Halloween stuff, and just everything that was there. I kind of just went with it. It didn't bug me that much until I started getting overheated, and I was like, all right, I need breathing space. Let everybody move. Legitimately, for sure. See? Even when I say legitimately, I still get called out for it. It's insane. I think
It's a thing now.
I think the legitimately days are behind me. I've taken control of the excessive drinking that I was doing. So I'm in a better spot now. Leonard has some air quotes. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he has some actual quotes too.
I bet you we're going to get a DM in air quotes in a minute.
And no one cares. No one cares.
No one cares. Oh my God. Were you going to show any of the pictures or just chat about it?
I was just going to chat about it. I didn't actually, like, send them to my Dropbox to do all the things.
Oh, gotcha.
You saw the pictures. You saw how crowded it was.
Yeah.
When I say that place was fucking crowded, it was crowded.
Yeah, no, I don't mind crowds, but that was more than I would have done the same thing. I'd have been like, I'm out.
That was the thing. Like, normally that would be me. Like, I would be like, no, I'm not doing this. But, like, as I was going through all the booths, and it's funny because it started with a candle booth, which just had, like, a ton of fall themed candles. And, like, I just kind of stood there surrounded by people, and I was just smelling candles, and I was like, I'm not really bothered right now. I really enjoy these candle scents. And then as we made our way through the snake of fucking the convention, I just kind of, like, I don't know. I toned so much of it out that it didn't bother me. It was like what I used to do during Halloween Horror Nights when I was having a good time. Like, I could just go through people and it wasn't like an issue. It was just fun. And there were so many people that were doing, like, their own things. Like, there were a lot of people selling vintage Halloween stuff, but then there were a lot of people selling, like, their own, I made this kind of stuff, like, just genuine crafts. And even Riley, like, Riley doesn't like crowds either. She's the same as me. She doesn't like to have people in her space. But, like, she was going around, she was talking to people, she was buying stuff from everybody. I was like, damn, who is this kid? But then at the end of it, I'm like, who the fuck was that? That wasn't me. I would have lost my shit 10 seconds into it. But it was just like, it was a really good environment. Everybody that was there was, like, super polite. There was no, like, people being dicks about stuff. It was just, there were a lot of people.
I would like to give Keith's take on this. I couldn't have some oily boo hunk rubbing on my dick dent in a crowded candle tent. It's like a bit of a kind of a meth addict country song.
I couldn't have some oily boo hung rubbing on my dick dents in a crowded candle tent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I couldn't have some oily bow hunks rubbing on my dick dance in the crowd on the. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go record some guitar for this fucking thing. And yeah, no, that was the other thing. Like, I was just so happy to see her, like, not freaking out. Because even when we go to Halloween Horror Nights, she gets, like, super overwhelmed with people. But, like, everybody there was so nice. This one girl is funny. This one girl complimented her outfit. And, like, the girl complimented her in such, like, an aggressive way. She was like, oh, my God, I love your outfit. And Riley was like, I love your outfit, too. It's so cute. She goes, oh, but not as cute as yours. And I was like, oh, are we going to kiss? Just let me know. What's the deal here?
Oh, Jesus. That's cool, though. You know, that kind of just absolute just random niceness is what the world needs more of.
It really was. There wasn't a single person there that was like, this guy's a dick. Like, if anything, I was probably the biggest dick in that area because I was just like, all right, can you guys please move? And I mean, I was polite about it, but I was still pushing people. And it was because I was like, I was suffocating. I'm like, I cannot stand still in a crowd for 10 minutes and not lose my shit. So like, even the people that I was like, all right, please move. When I was making my way towards the non-crowded sector, like, they were still really cool about it. And like, the people that I bought stuff from were so fucking nice. Like, just so nice. The things I got, like, I showed you the skeleton, and like, the lady was like, oh, it's got a tear in the neck, so like, she took money off for it. And I was like, no, that's fine. And then she was like, here, I can hold it for you if you don't want to walk around with it because it's kind of fragile. And I was like, yeah, all right, sweet, please do. And I went back, she gave me all the stuff. Like, every vendor that I met there was so nice. They were just like, here, take a card. I've got cards for things I don't even know what the hell I got cards for anymore. I have so many goddamn cards in my wallet right now.
That's cool, though. I mean, wait, what did you buy? What did you buy? Keith would like to know.
So I bought, I want to say it's like early to mid 80s ish. It's a skeleton that's like one of the, it's just a piece of cardboard, but it's like got the joints and stuff that move. But it's not like the cutesy kind of skeleton. I'll send you a picture of it later. I also got a Universal Studios, Monsters Frankenstein iron-on print that was still like completely sealed. And then I bought a set of hand towels that are like Frankenstein in front of or behind a ghost house with a ghost sticking out and a bunch of pumpkins on it, which I already have we already have the hand towels and the placemats to match it. I just wanted a set that like I could just hang on the wall because the other ones obviously have been used over the years, but it was just really cool to see like completely still intact, never used with the tags on it, like hand towels that were from when I was a kid. So I was like, hey, I'm definitely buying that. And I think they were like $5. I'm gonna have to look that word up because maybe you're right, but
Beisel. Hey, Spooky. How you doing?
Hi, Spooky. Yeah, actually, it is a vintage Beisel skeleton. Let me see what this. All right, I'm gonna save this real quick just to put a picture up because it's way easier to just do it this way than to actually upload the fucking photo. All right, I can't upload it to that. Mike?
Just okay. Well, okay is better than not okay. Running around a lot trying to get things done. While
All
James does that, I will say that I have had an impact on my entire neighborhood, and it's probably the most Halloween decorations out, just in general, that I've seen in a long time in the neighborhood. So that's kind of cool. Just as a side note, lots of lights, a lot of tombstones.
What the hell did I? Oh, I clicked off on the wrong thing. My bad. Sorry about that.
Oh, Mr. Dolos.
Yeah, that was. I clicked the wrong damn thing. Yeah, he has like a blue tint to him. You know what? I'm just gonna. Just open the damn link already. Come on.
Yeah, I've got to start decorating more. My porch skeletons have pretty much fallen apart. They're salvageable as far as parts, but full skeletons, not so much. I removed most everything I had in my yard today to start the transformation to Halloween. That's awesome.
All right, this is actually kind of starting to piss me off. It must be saving in a weird ass format.
Why is it not displaying?
Yeah. Open image in a new tab.
Yeah, I'm going to start cranking it tomorrow. I got a few things I got to do in the morning, but I'm just going to take the next couple days and pretty much start giving the kids and the school buses something to look at when they go back and forth from the house. Kind of make it a progressive thing, I think.
Editor studio mode. One moment.
I've been working out little throw hump plus my day job, plus my night job. Whew.
Fucking good on Keith for knowing exactly what I was talking about, though. That's impressive.
Yeah, well, he is the man. He knows these there things.
So this isn't a picture of what I have, but this is literally what I have. Like, this is just a different photo of exactly what I got.
Yeah, okay.
So I sent you the picture of it. Like, that's exactly what I bought.
Nice. That is cool.
But that's exactly what I purchased. And like his neck had a little tear in it, and she was like, "Oh no, I didn't realize it had this." And I was like, "Nah, it's fine." And she still gave me a good deal on it, so I was like, "All right, I'm good with it." Plus, I bought like $40 worth of other shit from her, so it all kind of just got lumped in.
Got a little booth yesterday in a shop downtown. Put stuff in it today. Hoping it does okay. I'm sure it will. I got my first bag of Halloween candy, my little personal bag, not like the handout bag. The Reese's pumpkins.
Those are so good.
I'm like, oh yeah, they are. So I've been sparingly eating those. I'm like, I got those a few days before October 1st, so I'm like, well, it has begun. So totally on a different kind of the next bit of whatever. The Scare Factory is back in the news again. For those of you not sure, the Scare Factory has been around for quite some time, but they have constantly and consistently have had issues with taking people's money, not giving out their product, giving them shoddy products. Transworld, people have asked Transworld to stop letting them be a vendor, but Transworld doesn't care about that. And they'll constantly take orders. I think there was a thing with tax. They had some tax issues. So they're back in the news again, as they usually are around this time every Halloween. But the local folks around there are starting to. I can't remember where the hell they're at. Oh well. So yeah, Scare Factory is back in the news, and not in a good way.
Has it ever been in a good way for a while?
No, I don't. I cannot. The only thing that people praise them for is they do have really good. They have really cool looking products, but a lot of times, apparently, they're just shite, and that's when you can get them. And then if you can get them on time, like I said, they're very notorious for taking people's money.
It's like a stripper that's fronting as a hooker. You can see it. It's good. Looks nice. You ain't getting nothing from it.
Exactly. And if you do get something, you're going to get more than you bargained for, which would be an STD.
Perfect example.
So, you got it. You didn't want it, but you paid for it. So there you go. So,
only this kind of content's being brought to you by us, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. I started thinking about this again. It's like, who else is doing this? Who else is doing this besides
nobody on this level of fucking cynicism and fucking let's actually talk truthfully.
I think we're the only ones doing that. But I'm talking like you got Haunt Scene, thankfully is still cranking. I don't even count Red Tie and his Verpin Clerns.
Haunt Scene's doing good, man. He's rocking his own business.
But other than that,
well, there were 4 others that have all slowly sloughed off.
Yeah, and some of them that I would have liked them to stay around, they decided it was too much work and all that kind of stuff. And the owner embezzled almost $500,000 and got out of jail time. Oh, wow.
Well, when you have $500,000 to spend on a lawyer, you can probably do that.
I guess. But yeah, if you look them up, they're back into recent news. You can just probably type in Scare Factory and come up with some of the recent news articles about them. But for years, there's a lot of folks have been really just kind of popping Transworld to like, stop letting them come here. You let them come here, you take their money, they take people's money, then next thing you know, they're not giving out a product. And then on rare occasions, you'll hear, oh yeah, this paid for it, got it, works great. But it's like, that's a really rarity. I know a guy who used to work there. What did he ever say about it, Keith? Did he ever really talk about it? The sad part is they actually do have good looking stuff, like the stuff that they build. All right, Keith, take it easy, buddy. Thanks, sir. Man. It's good seeing you as always.
Be safe. Speaking of which,
don't let no oily boo hunks touch your dick dents.
Oily boo hunks touching your dick dents. I know you and I have talked about this a lot, but like, I miss making monsters. Like, as far as like the sci-fi show, that was such a good show. It was so fun.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, kids. I'm not here. I'm at HHN right now, but I'll breathe I'll breathe what now? I'll breathe some fog for you. Okay.
Save it. Leave it there. Just keep it there.
Leave it. Yeah. Keep it. Yeah. Well, or take in as much fog as you can because you've paid exorbitant prices to have
Right.
glycol smoke up your nose.
It's not even froggy fog. It's fucking...
Yeah, it's probably this year they probably. I agree though. Making Monsters was phenomenal. I'm just glad Distortions is around and stays legitimate and does what they do, and have kind of started making. I mean, unless I just didn't notice this, started making products that the average person could buy. Who doesn't mind spending good money on a prop for their home.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I mean, like, the stuff they did, even when they were doing the stuff with Jordu, like, he was so talented. Ed is insanely good at making animatronics work, or at least instructing his employees to make them work properly. Like, the show itself was it was such a well-rounded show. Like, there was, you could see all the really cool shit they were doing. And, like, yeah, they threw in some random drama, but I don't doubt that, dealing with Ed and Jordu were probably not things that happened on a daily basis, because they're both massive. Like, that's the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object.
Right. God, that was forever ago. It's amazing that show was forever ago. It seems like.
But it was so good. It was so good. And it was really, like, aside from when they would do, like, the special shows on, like, the Travel Channel and such that talked about Halloween and haunts and such, it was really one of the main shows that focused on Halloween and creating stuff for haunts. Granted, you're paying $25,000-$30,000 for a piece, but still, if I had that money, I would do it.
Oh my god! Hell yeah! Totally yes, I would not hesitate in the slightest. But yeah, that was a good show. I wonder if they're still making residuals from it.
Yeah, probably like 10 cents a year.
Yeah. Let's see. So that's Scare Factory. What else is going on? Like I said, I had a higher intent this year of going to New Orleans, but there's just shootings all over the damn place. You can't go anywhere now without possibly getting shot, and that's just God.
I mean, your town did kind of get called out for it, though. Like, you're pretty much the next target for something.
Yeah, no shit. Here's your $150,000, bitches. I don't go downtown anyway. I love the Saenger Theater, but I haven't been there in forever. For no reason except downtown is it's our downtown part. It's insane, and we have had our share of shootings down there, which is unheard of. It's it's unnecessary.
I remember going from where my mom lived, which was, their house was like on this really small creek that apparently was fed in from the Gulf somewhere. And to get from their house over to, like, Pensacola beachside, you would be on the bridge for like 45 minutes trying to get anywhere. And this was when I was like 17. So I don't really want to do that kind of math right now because it's going to insult me. But it was a while ago.
Is this like during the summer or something? Like when there's a lot of beach traffic?
Yeah. It was definitely during the summer.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
I do remember going off the like one of the like the big piers in Pensacola to go we were fishing for bait fish with the ribbons.
Mm-hmm.
You just throw the ribbon over the edge, and you'd bring up like fucking 15, whatever the hell they were. I don't even remember at the time. Pinfish, I'm assuming. And then you go to the end of the pier where you would hook up the pinfish and try to catch mackerel or some shit. All I ever wanted to do was catch a damn shark off that pier. Never did though.
Was it the pier on the Pensacola side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that got jacked by Skanska.
Was that it just taken out entirely?
It damaged it to a point where I think it's been out of commission since then. But I think they're finally getting the money to fix it, like from FDOT. But yeah, Skanska, yeah, their barges hit all kinds of shit, including that pier, which a lot of people miss it because a lot of people love that pier. So it'll probably take a couple years to fix it, but then Skanska will just arbitrarily throw a barge at it for no reason. That's a name you don't hear around here. You know that Skanska won all their cases.
Really?
They didn't have to pay. They didn't have to pay a dime.
Yeah, it makes
for
sense.
Anything. Like all the businesses that flopped over and everything else after, not a dime. Judge ruled that it was a act of God or something. So
there was
for those,
on the like the beach side, there was a Landry's restaurant. I know it was a Landry's because I remember seeing it. But I cannot remember.
Landry's was on the Pensacola side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But I can't remember the name of the damn restaurant. All I know was it was definitely a Landry's restaurant. So it was it was on Bayside though, correct?
Well, we actually had a Landry's here, like it was called Landry's.
Maybe it was just Landry's. All I know is I know Landry's because like I knew Landry's from Orlando and everywhere else. And
it sat on a hill, right? And you could see the bay.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a couple different things. I think the last thing it was a Mexican restaurant, but it was So it was a Landry's, and it sat kind of high, and you could see out to the bay. You could actually see the 3 Mile Bridge.
Yeah, from inside the restaurant. I remember. The only time I remember actually going there, I had one of the worst tooth infections of my life. And I was so miserable the whole time I was there. I didn't enjoy any of it. But I remember the restaurant because it was like, damn. Because they had like all these really good seafood options. And I was like, I can't fucking eat anything right now. And that was when I had like broken the back molar, which I just had my wisdom teeth removed like 6 months prior to. So I don't know if that was just a cause and effect thing when they were taking my wisdom teeth out. They like damaged my back molar, but I had like the worst tooth infection that I was up for like 36 fucking hours. And then we went to go eat at this place. I'm like, I can't fucking eat anything. I'm just going to sit here, but I want to eat all the food.
It's a good restaurant. Yeah, it's been closed for a while though.
I feel like it was
sure the building's still there.
It was like a blue sign in it. I think it did just say Landry's on the sign. And I was just like, I know Landry's because they're like, they own so many different restaurants. And I had never been specifically to a Landry's named restaurant.
Yeah, I was here for because as soon as you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, no, that was. I can even see the outside of the building in my head. I can't remember the sign, but I think you're right about the color. So
I gotta
that
figure
whole
out.
area's
I know I have some mail from my mom when she lived there. I gotta figure out what that address was because you're probably like, oh yeah, I know where that was. Because it was just like a small subdivision, like right before you started to go over the bridge. And the subdivision itself was like a big horseshoe, and there was like a saltwater creek that ran between all the houses. And I remember just sitting in the creek all the time. I'm like, wonder what I can catch in here.
Probably, yeah. If you, it sounds familiar, but if you had an address, I probably know exactly where it was or what it is.
It was a gorgeous fucking house. I love the house. Like it had a very unique Florida style like setup. Had like Spanish tile in the kitchen, and then it went to like a carpet with a big. I don't know why I'm explaining it, but
Hey Chuck.
It was just it was a modern house, so I don't know if that makes any difference either, but at the time it was like a relatively new development. And that would have been like 2002, 2003.
Wow. Yeah, I around then I'd been back in Pensacola for a few years working at Kinko's.
I probably saw you at Kinko's at some point because I'm sure we went there.
You probably did, and you probably came in and wanted one copy. I told you go fucking do it yourself.
I was like, "What's this guy fucking talking about? Goddamn things up in the fucking rafters at fucking Chuck E. Cheese."
Yeah, God, I had to tell another person that damn story a couple days ago. I'm like, oh my God. I was convincing somebody to try mullet today, and I was like, God, I'd really like to have some mullet. Total side note. I'm trying to think. Chuck, how you doing, buddy? It's good seeing you. Hadn't seen you in a minute. But yeah, totally. Just on a side note, going like rewinding. There's not too many people that are still doing this, like live streams, in the haunt community. So we need to separate. We need to like work on the website and stuff. But
start putting fucking hashtags and all our damn things. That's one thing we never do is like when we do the live stream itself, I never put hashtags in the titles whatsoever.
No, I don't either. Oh yeah, I guess we could. I'll have to go and check on Haunt Scene, just kind of catch up, see how just see how he's doing, see what's going on, what he's chatting about, where he's going this year.
I've seen a few things he's had. Like I think he's done a few. But I think he's more of like just reporting on things as opposed to actually doing the review things, Like he's just going and explaining what's going on.
Yeah, he was never really. It was not really a big review thing for him, and then getting out of the Lumahanti was,
which is a fantastic thing because you can't a person cannot review a haunt and give a unbiased opinion when their experience was paid for and they're expected to give you a positive review. Not to mention, every person has a different idea of what's scary. Like,
yeah,
you show up with some fucking like creepy dolls, I'm probably gonna punch you in the throat. You show up with like scary clowns, I'm not gonna have an issue. You show up with like birthday party clowns, I'm gonna punch you in the throat. There are certain things that just like set me off, and dolls and birthday party clowns are one of them. It's not even like a scare thing. It's more of I'm just kind of pissed off that I'm looking at this, so get it out of my face.
Get your boo oily hunk ass out of my face. Hunky boo hunky oil ass. I can't remember.
Boo hunky dick dens.
God, Keith.
Oily boo honky dick dents. Yep.
Jesus. But yeah, it's kind of just another year where a lot of stuff's going on, but there's not a lot of people that are really using social media or putting it out there. I know Haji here in town, Haji Haunted House, they're opening in a few weeks, and they're just now that I see putting out for help for actors. If they weren't like 22, 23 minutes north of me, I might actually go and have a little bit of fun this year doing that. But fuck's sake, it's like they're way the hell north of me, and I'm like, I'm not traveling all that. No.
That's the thing around here too, is everybody wants they want volunteers. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind volunteering somewhere if it's local and they're like a church organization, or like they're going to donate things to people in need. But
yeah,
like the two closest places to me are about 30 to 45 minutes away each way, and they're both for-profit places. So I'm like, I'm not going to donate my time 3 nights a week for, I don't know, fucking 7 hours a night just so you can make a profit off of my hard work. I'm not going to do that.
The interesting thing is like the past several years, like short years, you're seeing more haunts saying that they'll pay. Now, of course, Haji, that's total volunteer haunt, because all that money goes to breast cancer research or Children's Hospital. But this year,
I would donate my time for something like that. Like if they were donating the money that they made specifically to an organization, like cover your operating costs, and then everything beyond that after your operating costs, donate to whatever organization. I'd be completely fine with that. Like my time is worth going and like helping a place that is actually doing something for a community or an organization. I'm not going to donate like 6 to 8 hours 3 times a week for me to go make you money. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I would never do that. The era of that is just, it really is coming to a close. People don't have the money to take off work to go and make you money for free.
Except for kids.
It's bullshit.
But then you're dealing with kids, like
right,
14 to 17-year-olds that they don't have anything else to do, so they're going to go do something. But then like, what are you expecting out of them that you're really going to get? It's not elevating your haunt with, skilled people. You're just getting kids to do work for you, to make money for you, so you can
Child
give
labor.
them fucking Little Caesars at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, Little Caesars. Yeah, that whole, like I said, that era has been kind of dwindling down, and that's, I think, why some haunts are not opening, or just there's another haunt here. I think it's called the Scare Spot, and they've been doing a lot this year. They have literally been just dropping off hearses and creepy vehicles and shit. I have a picture of it. I think it's too late to try and get it to you, but remind me next week, I'll get it to you. And I mean, you're just like, I will admit, they're doing a really good job of putting themselves out. They'll drop off creepy ass vans, like candy vans, in the heart of downtown across from the drag show. I'm kidding. But I have to give it to them. They're really just taking old ass vehicles that are drivable, throwing skeletons and making them creepy as hell. And it's like, literally, they're saying, tow us, like, we dare you. And nobody is. I mean, they're just I got a picture of a hearse. They put it in a huge intersection, underneath a big Lamar billboard. And I'm like, and the billboard was helping to light it up, and I'm like, that's actually really good. It's just not, it's not a haunt that I would go to, and I say that maybe I will, maybe I won't, but they're as expensive as Haji, but it's for profit. Well, I say that they are a pit bull rescue. I have to research them. Maybe I will go. I don't know. Maybe I'll try them out this year. But
I mean, I'm not saying don't make some money, because you have to like cover your expenses, and you want to rebuild the next year, like make some money to invest. But if you're solely relying on the months of September through the beginning of November just to make your annual wage, and you're strictly relying on people volunteering their time for you, that's a big difference. Like, take some money if you need to, you know, if you're going to reinvest it, but your overall profit off of volunteers' backs should go somewhere that is, you know, needed. There are so many places that could use money.
Yes, that is true.
I don't know if you heard you.
Hi, MD.
Oh, I heard. Good night.
She said hi.
Good night.
But yeah.
Oh, hi. Oh, I thought she said good night. I heard something MD.
I have my volumes turned down because I kept picking up weird background noises.
Let's see what else is going on. So I might see.
Good night.
Good night. And good night and hello.
He said good night.
I might
hello.
try this. So we'll see. Haji, I'm definitely going to do. Scare Spot, maybe. Creepy Hollow. That's way out in Jay. You know, I'm glad they're still around. They've got their midway. That's great. It's just, for me, it's too the hell far out there. I did it a few times, support it, and I don't even. Sadly enough, I can't remember the name of the fellow that. I can't remember the name of the fellow that. The clown. Damn, I've gotten that old. I'm glad Haji's been around every year. You know, of course, they had to kibosh it for COVID 1 or 2 years, like everybody else did. But you know, since they obviously did not grab a copy of their 60-page manual,
such a quality investment.
God, Jesus. That'll forever be stuck in my ass.
So there is the place that we went into the fog that was like relatively local to us. It's in Maryland. But like in 2022, they still had like the drive-in thing. That was the one that I actually went to. And I was like, it was actually kind of fun, and it was in a safe environment. Like I didn't feel like the person behind me was going to ram me because they were jumping out and scaring them. Like, they had people coming up to your vehicle and like talking to you and doing like being creepy, but it wasn't like somebody jumps out and says, rah, and then you fucking gun it and rear end the person in front of you or run somebody over. But now they're just doing like their normal walkthrough thing. I'm like, I would really like to go back and just do another drive-through. And it kind of pisses me off because I was so against it. But like they did it in such a way that like I felt like the way they pulse the vehicles through their haunt, nobody was like bumper to bumper, and they weren't jumping out at you as you're driving. They would just like come up to you and like be creepy. And I like that. That was like really cool. It wasn't fucking, what the hell was the name of that place? Did the fucking
the porn, the
Cinderella porn.
That was the haunted road, Cinderella haunted road.
Yeah, the haunted road.
That's Cinderella porn. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I guess it was Beauty and the Beast or whatever the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, it really, you know, when it's OnlyFans, it doesn't matter which one of the Disney characters it is. It's just, they're semi-soft porn bullshit.
It wasn't even
Drive-through.
semi-soft. They were straight up grinding their dicks on people's windshields. I would have turned my windshield wipers on immediately and just sprayed them. Get off!
See,
Get off!
the sad part is, if I was in my early 20s and somebody said we need people, it sounds like something I would actually do during a pandemic. Yeah, I'm gonna grind my dick. I'd be like, what am I gonna do? Just
What's my role?
Grind my feet up into the couches. Yeah, I grind my feet up in. Do the same thing. What are you gonna do? Just rub your dick over somebody's windshield? Yeah, I'll rub my dick over somebody's windshield. Anyway, all right.
I'm gonna stick it in. Hope they don't roll the window up.
Yeah. I kept latching and unlatching the Tesla doorknob with my dick.
Oh my god. So funny story, right? Went on a date the other day, and our Uber was a Tesla. It was the first time I had ever been in a fucking Tesla. And I was like pushing on the door, and I'm like, I can't get the thing to open. And there was a guy sitting on the bench in front of the hotel that we were at. He was like, you got to push the one end in and it'll pop open. And I was like, all right, well, that's fucking stupid. Why isn't it just a door handle? But fine. So I got in the damn thing. And then we go to get out of the fucking thing. You ever been in a fucking Tesla? You know how you get out of a fucking Tesla? The back seat of a Tesla? You roll the fucking window down. There's no door handle. It's just a fucking window button. You gotta hit a button, it rolls the window down like a quarter of an inch, and then the door opens. I'm like, who the fuck is supposed to know how to do this? There was
doesn't
no
seem like
directions.
how I got out of it.
The one I was in was like, the guys go, yeah, you just gotta hit the window button. It'll roll down a little bit, and then the door will open. I was like, what? There were no other handles to get out of the vehicle. There was just a window button. I'm like, all right, push the fucking thing, and goddamn if the window didn't roll down like a quarter or half an inch and the fucking door opened. And I was like, wow, fuck these cars.
I guess that's to let out the meths before you get out. Jesus.
Apparently.
I mean, I've been in a couple of models, but the last one I was in was like the newest one. And it was such a stiff ride. Like it was not cushiony.
It's not comfortable at all.
No.
And then when you take
it's
off,
like there was no
it's
shock.
like, oh yay, wee! It's like a fucking roller coaster, and all of a sudden you're like slamming on the brakes because they got that auto brake feature. So if anything in front of them, the damn car automatically slams on the brakes. And you're like, oh, well, this is fun. Can we maybe not just brake at a normal fucking speed?
Could we just turn that little feature off, please?
Right?
I will still say the most comfortable vehicle I have been in is that Ford Mustang Mach-E, and it was full electric, and it was sleek. It was nice. It really was. I really was not impressed with the Tesla. And like I said, I've been in a couple of models for Uber. And it's almost like there's no struts or shocks or anything. It's like you're just riding on the tire, the thin tire. And I'm like, this is not comfortable. Why do people buy these? They're not comfortable.
I mean, even with my WRX, it's got 18-inch fucking rims and like a half an inch of rubber on it. Even still, though, it was still more of a comfortable ride than the fucking Tesla.
It was just so.
I didn't enjoy my time in that thing at all. Give me a turbo and fucking combustible gas. I don't need a lithium battery and a fucking button to make me get out of the car. Just let me exit. I was like, why in the fuck do I need to roll the window down to get out of the goddamn car? Like, it was the only button on the door. So I'm like, all right, sure. So I hit the button and it fucking rolled down just a little bit and the door popped open. I was like, well, this is fucking stupid. I have no desire
And
to
just
ride in a fucking Tesla ever again. No need.
well, me either, but there's all kinds of reasons for that. I saw another Cybertruck yesterday, and I thought, God, that's so fucking stupid looking. But I will say, the very roomy Ford Mustang Mach-E. Now that we don't have AliExpress, the roomy Ford Mustang Mach-E.
Wait, we don't have
Um,
AliExpress anymore? What the fuck?
Well, I haven't bought anything from them forever because I don't fucking feel like spending $100 on a 99-cent flashlight from China. So, you know what Temu's doing? I mean, you can get stuff from AliExpress that's already in the warehouses, but have you seen what Temu's doing? Temu's just like fuck this. They're literally doing clearance sales of, and it is legitimate clearance sales of everything they have in U.S. warehouses right now. They're just like, buy this shit, and then we're out. We're fucking done. So like literally, Temu is like literally just emptying out the warehouses here in the United States. Buy the shit. We got to go.
Take all the things. We're done.
Take all the take all the little beads and the wigs and the fucking bullshit. We're out.
Tell you what,
AliExpress,
though,
you know, of course.
I will take that fucking Temu fishing tackle because I got some really good shit from there for like 25 cents, and I wasn't sad about it.
Well, you should check it out. Of course, it's not going to be 25 cents because it's, you know, it's already in the U.S. and then you're probably going to have to pay shipping. But yeah, I was on Facebook and I'm like, and I saw like a sponsored ad. I'm like, oh, this is complete shit. This is bullshit. Nope. They're like, everything's got to go. Got to go. So if they're smart, they would just sell pallets of it. Just here you go. Here's $100 pallet. Just shipping. There you go. Take it. So I saw somebody comparing the price of like Folgers coffee. What, you know, I don't drink coffee, but like in the last 4 years, it's like literally went from a couple dollars to like it's like what $20-$30 now or something. I'm like, prices are insane. Prices are insane. I'm glad I bought all the things that I did. Should I even bought like SSDs that I don't need a couple of months ago just in case. I'm like, thank God. Just, oh my God. And apparently I just really literally should have AliExpress as a sponsor because I keep finding bags and boxes of stuff I got from AliExpress. I completely forgot. Like I would just go on these tirades of buying shit and I'm like, why the fuck is this Amazon box full of AliExpress stuff? Oh, I remember putting that shit in there because it was everything under the sun, dude. I'm just like, oh my God. Of course, I love flashlights. I'm like, ooh, this is a nice flashlight.
Ooh, LEDs.
So
I need 15,000 of them. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's almost the truth and what's happening. I'm like, I really was like, what's in this Amazon box? AliExpress. What's in that Amazon box? AliExpress. What's in that tub over there? AliExpress.
Dude, I get so much shit delivered to the house every fucking day. I swear to God. The mailman and the goddamn UPS and Amazon drivers are like, what the hell are these people running out of this house? There'll be days there's like 6 fucking packages piled up at the door from like 3 different carriers. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Well, like I said, I'm thinking about seeing how the AliExpress in the United States works. I mean, there's literally stuff that I went to look at and I'm like, I bought that flashlight for 99 cents shipping and all. And now it's like $10.99 and $3.99 shipping because it's already here. Not the tariffs now, it's just already here. And then you start hearing the stories about people buy stuff and then weeks later they're getting the tariff bill and they're like, Jesus Christ. And apparently if you don't pay it, there's an issue. There's like the Doge Mafia come after you or something.
Yeah, for $150,000, fucking high heels all up in Pensacola.
No shit.
Oh my God. It
Lord
is 10:09. Let's fucking wrap this shit up.
Okay, we could do that. See, it's always fun when you don't know what time it is. You're like, oh, okay.
I just looked at the time because my eyes were like, why? Why are they burning so badly? I broke my good pair of glasses, so I'm using glasses that I've had for like the last 10 years, and they are well beyond my fucking prescription. So after a certain amount of time, I just start getting like fucking blurry eyed and headached because I refuse to go back to the goddamn eye doctor. My own problem,
you'll end up screwing your eyes on. You'll end up screwing your eyes that way, though. You have to be careful.
Yeah, they're already kind of fucked. So as long as I can see where I'm going, walking to the bathroom, I'm fine.
And there you go. Jeez. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up because we hadn't had any comments in a while. Everyone who's left, thank you so much. We are definitely gearing to being here next Thursday since we are in haunt season for the normal folks. But as always, y'all make the show. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. Let us know if you go to any haunted attractions because it is the season. And be excellent to each other. I'm going to send it over to James.
Yep. As always, I just reiterate what reiterate. I can pronunciate words. I regurgitate things Mike says at the end of the show because I don't really have much left to give at the end. I just do things behind the scenes and it's fine. It's what I do.
There you go.
But anyway, good night. Good till next week. Or whatever.
Ciao. Yeah. Night, everybody. Thanks.